Okay, here we go. Hello everybody. On this 7th of September. Hope you're all well. Thank you for tuning in. We're just doing a short ride. Hang on, I'm still fiddling here. I've got glasses that are sitting down too low. Just getting myself organised. Yes, welcome to the channel. Now, it's Father's Day in Australia. So we're on our way to see my darling old father. He's 91. He's struggling in life. Oh dear. But anyway, we won't talk about that too much. And guess what? We've had some fine weather. We've actually had fine weather. It hasn't been raining for a while. The driveway's drying out. Yeah, things are looking good for our next trip if it stays, reasonable. Folks, I'm having a lot of trouble here with my helmet. With my glasses have slipped down. I'm wearing the new. Okay, that might be a bit better. So yes, things are looking up weather-wise. Things are not looking up on this road that we have to endure every time we run in and out of town or other places, and don't know whether the camera will pick them up, but they're big potholes. Now, our council, which is not a crash hot council, are not too crash hot at coming out here and filling in these holes, and when they do, it's a little pissy feel, and then the next rain comes and it washes it all away. So that's what we have to endure. Tom's behind me, standing up, on his bike, that is, as in, yeah, here he comes. He's the grand old filmer. No, what's he doing? He's over there now. I don't know. It's getting me from all sorts of angles to make the footage exciting. Right, I haven't been on the bike for a while actually. Not for a good while. What else can I tell you? I've got another pair of gloves, folks. Here they are. They're Dry Riders. I bought a pair a couple of years ago. Tom actually bought me a pair of winter gloves and they didn't fit properly, so we took them back, and then he said, because they were the men's small size, but he said I'll order in the women's, but they come through and they're very bulky, very bulky, and so I saw these and I thought, well, I might just get these. Admittedly are the men's, and they're the summer gloves, I know, but we are coming into the warm weather, so, and they've got good, they're quite comfortable. So Dry Rider Cool Light or something other, it said. Now, what else can I tell you? We are very happy in Australia that our man Oscar Piastri, for anyone that does not know, is a Formula One driver. We do follow Formula One, especially our son-in-law, and daughter, who live up North Queensland, and Tom, and then I've sort of come along into it as well. So he has qualified third for today's, but Italian Grand Prix. We are hoping that he can get into the first position. He's currently leading the championship. But that's not about bikes, but that's just to let you know that we're quite happy with our Oscar. It's 23 degrees today or something. We're not so padded up anymore. The weather at the moment is very, very nice for riding. We are expecting quite a warm day tomorrow, and little old me has to have another skin biopsy, this time on my finger. My nose is still recovering from its operation. It still looks a bit, it's healed over, but it's going to take a while for me to look normal. Lucky I'm old and I don't care about my appearance as much as I used to. Well, I do, but if I was younger, I probably wouldn't go out. I do have my new helmet on. I still think it's noisier than the old one. There's a lot of wind noise. Really can't work that one out. So I hope you're all doing well. How's everyone going on their Rikers, on their bikes, etc., etc.? I think Tom wanted me to mention the bags we have on the back. We gave them a plug, way back. But we're giving them another plug now. He has my very first one, and I've got the latest one, which I've had a while now, admittedly. But I have forgotten the brand. I have totally forgotten the brand, folks. Okay, they people not even interested in waving at me. What a rude bunch. Couldn't even give me a nod. They've been fantastic, I must admit. They're really, really good. They're not a hard exterior, but they're so jolly good. Everything fits in there nicely that we need to fit in there. And they're not actually fully waterproof, but they do have a cover, so when it's going to rain you have to slide it out and put it over, which is a bit of a nuisance, but there's no rain. And I really do think we're going to make our next trip up into Queensland with our little camper trailer. I hope we do, without too much bother. Lots of beautiful scenery up there, folks. Lots of lovely scenery. Baxter is at his girlfriend's place because last night he had a sleepover there. He loves to have a sleepover there. We took our eldest daughter. She was 39 in July, and I said to her, "We will take you out to dinner." Well, it's now September. She finally got a chance. So the three of us went out to dinner, which was very nice, and the obligatory ice cream afterwards. I had peanut butter and choc, something like that. We are now in the position, well, Tom has been in the position that he's been cleaning up the caravan ready for sale, because we might be able to get it down our driveway soon and photograph it. So all of the stuff's come out of there, and I have to sort through where I'm going to fit it into our little house. I have been busily crafting. I do all sorts of craft work, which goes into a little shop here in Grafton. Certainly would starve if you had to try and rely on it for a living, but it's good. Keeps me occupied, and I enjoy it. And I enjoy it when people buy our things, because Tom contributes to some of it. We do lots of stuff. Well, I don't know what that all was meant to be. I received all sorts of signs just then. I don't know. I suppose they were nice ones. I don't know. Oh, look, when I'm trying to find things when you're riding along, glasses have dropped again. Honestly, I'm thinking about sticking a bit of blue tack on the nose piece so it stays. Our youngest daughter, she's 36, who is married and lives up in, I've taken you there a good few years ago. Well, actually it was probably last year, when we went up to Herberton and went up to part of the Great Barrier Reef and took you to Cairns and Port Douglas. And I think if you've seen it, if you've been watching all of our videos, I have to say thank you for that, because quite frankly, once they're done, I can't sit through them. But we went to an avocado where my son-in-law would manage 3 avocado farms, and he left that job, and he now is FIFO, fly in, fly out, and every fortnight he's due to go up again tomorrow. He goes up way north and works at a bauxite mine. So they don't have children, so they're dogs, but Anna is on her own for a fortnight, but she works, and it's good money, and they're happy. So when he comes home, and if she can get a day or two here and there, they're at the moment would be travelling back from Townsville, because they went down to Townsville from Cairns and across to Magnetic Island. So that's all Great Barrier Reef. And then he will go out again early tomorrow morning. She has to drive him down to Cairns and back up to the mine site, where I think he does a week of day and then another week of night, and then comes home. So it's a 24-hour working mine. I'm just going to shut up for a minute because I don't know that you can hear me. So just have a look around at the scenery, folks. You watch, here he comes. The Lord Master's coming up beside me, because we're on a double lane now. He wants to film me, folks. Look at him, would you? Look at that. What a show off. No? What an absolute show off. There's our beautiful river over there. Not sure whether you can see it properly on camera. Audible, or whether the editing master puts it in or not, and it's totally irrelevant to anything. Just a bit about the family again. I said we took our eldest daughter, Tennille, her name is, out to dinner last night. Tennille is only 39 and she's had a jaw problem for a long time, a very long time. It hurts, her jaw hurts when she was opening her mouth. Too wide, that is, and the doctor said it will go away, but it never went away. Anyway, we have quite a serious problem with our daughter. She has very, well, to put it bluntly, her bones almost worn away. She has a jaw of a 60-year-old, but then again, I'm 65 and I've got a good jaw. So the deterioration in her jaw, possibly from clenching, she clenches a lot, I don't know, to the point that I think they said there already could be something loose in there. She now has to see specialists and whatnot, and probably an operation. She can't open her mouth wide at all, which is a problem for her because she likes her food. She's practically got to slide the food in. She's in pain quite a lot, so I've been a bit concerned about that. We never stop worrying about our children, especially if things deteriorate further. She is studying to become a registered nurse. She was an airline steward, whatever you call them, air hostess. You don't call a flight attendant. She was a flight attendant for 13 years up in Cairns. She left that, she's come down here, and she decided that she would study to be a registered nurse. That is very tough. University. She also works 2 jobs and volunteers at a place called Happy Paws, which is where everyone dumps their dogs that they don't want. But I think the university is the biggest stress. It's not like the old days, is it, where you used to just, well, in Australia, go to school, go straight into the hospital and train from there. Now it's university, and a lot of it's not nursing focused. It's how you, I don't know, approach a lot of things when you're working, a lot of people, all the rest of it. I think I'll whiz around here. We're at the home now, folks. Poor old Daddy. He's got no voice now, he's just got a squeak. And he always makes a point of saying, I've got no voice, Wendy. Poor darling. He doesn't know anything from second to second. He asked the same question the whole time we were here. There he is, folks. Look at that. What a specimen. RJ's, that's the brand of bag. Just to recap on that, yes, RJ's bags. You wanted me to mention the bags, didn't you? So I've mentioned the bags once again. For anyone that hasn't seen our old videos, that was my first one. So you can see the fading. But yeah, there's like all of this, all of this, all of this, and then inside. And then it can be extended. I put an awful lot in here. At the moment, there's just my little handbag. But yeah, it can be extended right up there.
And more.
They're not super expensive. Oh, and more. I didn't know it was a third time.
No, two.
No, I only ever extended once when I use it.
Yeah, twice.
Oh, 3 times, folks. That fits a lot of stuff.
And women carry a lot of shit.
No, I don't.
They can't hear me.
He says women carry a lot of shit. And I said, no, I don't. I've adapted. Anyway, we'll probably tune out now for a while. And we'll pick you up on the way home. Ciao, baby. Okay. Okay, folks. We've seen the poor old dad. He had been sick everywhere, so we had to wait a while to see him. He seems to be getting sick a lot. And we were going to go down through the cane fields and go across the ferry on the way home, but we've decided we'll just get Baxter and head home and not to do it because, look, the sky was nice and blue, but it's a bit cloudy. So things to do at home. So we'll take some other journeys another time for a short video. And we'll catch you next time around. We're just going to leave the camera running in case, you know, anything exciting happens, but we'll see ya. Tom will catch up to me. He likes to catch up to me. How the weather can change in the space of an hour or so, I don't know, but yeah, it's just a bit cloudy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our Father's Day outing. So on behalf of Baxter, Wendy and myself, thanks for watching if you have been. We'll hopefully do some more trips soon and get them to you as soon as we can. So happy Father's Day for all the folk. Cheers now.